Brandon Ingram destroyed the Sacramento Kings all year this past season. Seriously, this guy is one of the ultimate all-time Sacramento Kings killer. And there's a very good chance Brandon Ingram may be available to for a trade. The Pelicans may not see him as a long-term guy that they want to give the money and pay a contract extension to. Brandon Ingram is going into his final year. He is obviously wanting securing the bag or securing a contract, but the Pelicans may not have the cap to give him that because they have to pay all their other wing defenders, wings that they have, Trey Murphy, Herb Jones. So Brandon Ingram might be the odd man out. And if you're the Sacramento Kings, would you trade or make a trade for Brandon Ingram? I am 50-50 on this, and let me explain why I'm 50-50. Brandon Ingram, when healthy, he's a beast. He's an all-star level, borderline all-star level caliber player when he's healthy. He can get buckets. You can throw the basketball to him in the half-court offense. You can run some isolation plays from him. He's a guy that draws double teams. The only downside that I have my reservation is because of not trading for him is because health-wise, he's had some health issues over in his career and has had some injuries that have set him back and that have kept him out and off the court for various times. And I don't know, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. It would still an upgrade over Harrison Barnes, and he still would be a fit at the Kings' knee at the wing position. But the health is really what scares me. Timeline-wise, he fits the perfect timeline. He's still in his late 20s or going into his late 20s. He fits the timeline with Fox as a bonus. But I just feel like the Kings would be taking a huge risk by trading for Brandon Ingram. But make no mistake about it, it could be a big risk and a high reward because he fills a big-time need. He's a long and lengthy wing in all these great teams that are in the NBA that are contending for the West, that are contending in the West and overall in the NBA have great wings. And Ingram is a great wing. Let's face it. He's a bucket getter. He can play defense. And when he's on the court and when he's healthy, he's a very, very effective, game-changing basketball player. And I feel like the Kings could look into possibly trading for him, assuming LeBron James does decide to stay in the Los Angeles Lakers, which most likely I think he probably will stay in LA because the Lakers have fired the entire coaching staff and Darvin Ham, and they may bring in somebody that's somebody that LeBron James wants. Even Paul George, previous video, I think there's a good chance he'll stay in LA just because Clippers may not blow it up because they're moving to a new building. And Paul George is a hometown kid. He's from LA. And I think that just have a hard time seeing him leaving LA. So that's that. Brandon Ingram may be the best bet. I mean, he may be the best option for the Kings to get if they're looking at star power or potentially a star upgrade at that wing position and getting a star. So what would be the package to give up for him? If you can find a way to give up picks and a combination of players, not including Keegan Murray, that's a win-win situation. You would do it. Knowing there's a risk factor with his health-wise, it might be concerning. I'm still trading for Brandon Ingram if he can stay healthy, and especially if I'm not giving up Keegan Murray, I will still trade for Brandon Ingram. And throw in this year's pick. I mean, that might be enough to get it done with the combination of players and future picks. So with that being said, guys, I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your guys' thoughts about Brandon Ingram. Very good basketball player. Like I said, this season, he just destroyed the Sacramento Kings every time the Kings and Pelicans played against each other. So if he's available and if you can get it done without giving up Keegan Murray, then yes, you pulled the trigger, you pulled the move. I know I said I was 50-50. The health does concern me, but now just more thinking about it, he's a big time player. If he can stay healthy, yes. Why not? Why not give it a shot? Why not give it a chance? Brandon Ingram would be deadly in a Sacramento Kings uniform. So with that being said, I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your guys' thoughts. That's going to do it for today's video. I will catch you guys in the next video.